should be leaving the tree line very shortly. Leaving these burnt out snow gums. As you can probably tell, getting towards a mountain, and that mountain would be Mount Fainter, which I've been heading. I was hoping to get there last night. It was getting late though, and it was about 6. And I'm glad I stopped because the wind picked up. Oh, it was howling. And it started raining. Yeah, glad I didn't camp up near the top. Thought the wind was going to blow my tent in where I was. I've had my pole snap in my tent twice before, so on different tent. A creek, just what I need. Looked at the map, wasn't sure if this creek would be flowing. I've got a leader left and it would have got me through, but well, it's better when you can have a drink. And what I do, just to show you, bring this around, clip your brakes in with these elastic bands, find an appropriate angle without the click stand. If you look up online, I'm sure if you look up click stand you'll find it. It's pretty good. And it attaches there, and it's pretty good. Obviously in soft ground there's an end bit you can get stuff like that. But that's pretty good, I reckon. Click stand, very impressed. Let's get some water. About Fainter South. Be a little while to get there, but that's okay. Very late start. I put some rubber tubing and different inserts into my handlebar bag. It's a little bit on the wrong angle, but at least it's holding for now. And changed these panniers yesterday to the front there because they were rubbing the metal bits there on the back. The pack rack was flexing because it flexes a lot. It was flexing like that, and they were hitting sidewalls. That's why it blew the tyre out. Anyway, you get that. That's tough. A little bit hard with a selfie stick along here. Hard enough to speak. It's one thing about these single trails and fire trails, it's called the Fainter Fire Trail. A lot of concentration involved. Spectacular views and stuff, though, that's for sure. Climbing. Oh, this is difficult. Oh well. Sometimes there's little bits of walking. It's okay. Just little bits. A couple hundred metres sometimes, that's about it though. But it is rough. I should really have my pressure down. I've got them about, the back one's about 15, front one's about 20, so I probably should have it down a bit lower. But isn't that stunning for a side dropped cycle along? Lots of grasshoppers here, thousands on the ground if you can see them. If you can see, there's a trig on top of that mountain over there, and that'd be Mount Fainter North. Sorry, I have to work it out, I'm not looking at the map, but obviously that's the north, so it must be Mount Fainter North. Finally getting there. Will we ever get there? Sort of like that. You can hear me. Amazing. I'm trying to stand up to keep the footage move. Trying. Track straight down there, if you can see it, you probably can. That's the track that I'm going on. It's that direction, and then if you can see in there, that's the West Kiewa River, but then I'm going to drop down into there and cross up onto that, and go up this ridge somehow, on my way up that ridge. Oh, this ridge all the way along up here. 1,500 metres, somewhere probably in that gap or that saddle over there. And then up to Feathertop tomorrow. Finally, I'm starting the descent. I've been spending a lot of time doing video, and the time is 14:30, 2:30 p.m. Which means it's very late because I've got to get all the way around and then drop down to the Kiewa River and then back up the other side to almost 1,500 metres and to almost Feathertop. Pretty amazing scenery, hey? Pretty nice place to mountain bike ride. It's a fat bike bicycle tour. I've camped here before in a snowstorm. There's a video when I skied up here on backcountry skis. They're pretty average. Yeah, and it was very snowy, quite a bit of snow and lots of wind. Can you understand why I like a fat bike? And I'm standing up trying to give you smooth footage, otherwise it'll be bouncing all over the place. Still a fair bit of concentration down here. Could be treacherous if I take a fall. There's been other mountain bikers here. I can see their tracks. It will get better and better soon. It'll be just a four-wheel drive track. Even though this is a fire trail, you want a good four-wheel drive to do it, that's for sure. It's good having hydraulic brakes. Some little sections that if your cranks will bottom out or it's just going to hit and you won't make it. You can't always make it. Sometimes you do have to put the brakes on and come to a stop. It's getting easier and easier, which is good because as I showed you before, I've got to drop down to the valley way below. So descend from, I think it's 18 or 70 or something like that, where Mount Fainall where I just was, all the way down to about 500, maybe 600, something like that, and then all the way back to 1500. So, yeah. Lots of locusts, a little snake, just as before I crossed the creek before. Only a little, but then he hid very quickly. I saw a little tiger the other day when I was going up a spur. That's all the snakes I've seen so far. It's true. Howdy. These are big trees to have bushfires to go through. And they're big trees when they come down. At night, sometimes, you hear this big boom when you ever camped around these areas. And these come down. Yeah. Don't want to be underneath one of them if they came down, that's for sure. A fork in the road. Which way to go? Must be this way. But I've turned my phone on so I can check the map and see that it is definitely, but I'll start going because it takes a while to turn my phone on. Blackberries beside the road. Time to take advantage of the harvest and scoff. Up above in a second, that's Mount Feathertop up there. I wonder if I'll make that by the morning. We'll see. What we're up to. This will be the Kiwa River, or West Kiwa. Don't think I can ride across it. Can I? Go for it. Go for it. Right. Don't go for it. I have to go up on this road track for about just under 10k, and then I turn off to the left. Who can resist when you're hungry? And blackberries can just be reached like this. I haven't eaten lunch. I'm getting low on food. Okay, I think I'll lose weight sometime, don't you? Up and down, up and down. Just above the river, slowly gained a bit of altitude. And then he'll lose it. Trying to get this 10k done. Still got a fair way. Getting right out in here. Now beauty now. It must be close. I scoffed so many blackberries, so I didn't eat lunch. It's okay, I've eaten lots, so I've had enough. Mud in the face. Dragonfly in the face. I've had about 5 dragonflies so far go in my face. So much fun. It's just been like this for ages. It's a little bit flatter and now I'm descending a fair bit. Lots of descending actually. It's just like zigzagging along this gully and not really losing much ground. A little bit down, but not too bad, but fast riding. I've got lots of kilometres to do. It's almost 7 o'clock. Just hoping to get a good distance to it. So there's a campground and a creek. Done quite a few kilometres just then, much faster than I expected. Descended a lot too. Here's another track. We stay on. Yep. Dungley track. This is it. Now I might be a bit more tentative on this river. It's a very easy one, this one. The last one was a big river. This one's quite easy. No big rocks. But I better get some water and decide what I'm doing. But it was a good lesson. Don't do it again, because I didn't get any injuries, or a tiny little bit of bruising on my arm. But that's not bad, considering what could have happened. And I didn't destroy any equipment. So, all good. And I got to have a bath. A quick one. And I went back in and out of swim, so it was good. So I've got 4 litres on the bike at the moment. And another 4 litres here, that's 8 litres. And there are creeks around, so probably being overcautious with that. Still drying stuff off. It's okay, that's where I put my water at the moment. Like the 4 litres in the front. That was all drenched. But all the other things are all right. All good. Anyway, 6 to 8k to go tomorrow. So at least I started the climb. Got about 800 metres still climbing before I get to the end of the road bit. Anyway, I've cleared a spot here for camp. Good morning to all on this glorious Wednesday. 3 kilometres to go to the end of the track. I'm thinking this might be the end of the track. I think so. There's Mount Feathertop directly ahead. I'm gonna go for a walk. I might not climb the top, but I'll definitely get to that high point way above the tree line. We'll go. It's amazing. It's an owl during the daytime. Gaining altitude. At least we'll have left the tree line by the time we get there. And then it shouldn't be that far. A little bit, but minute by minute, the views get more spectacular. And there it is. Mount Feathertop. We have a few people on top. Now have a look at this for a lot of wildflowers. Lots and lots of wildflowers. Around to Mount Feathertop. The last bit's on a very exposed ridgeline, isn't it? In winter, or even in summer, when the extreme elements hit here, the weather systems can be extremely harsh. That's an extreme ridgeline. That's the West Kiwa. And over there on the other side is Mount Fainter, that direction. That's real steep. I wouldn't even ski down that. Now it's just a quick little walk to the summit. 1922 metres. Mount Feathertop, Victoria's second highest mountain. Okay, at the summit, before I run out of batteries. Got a long way to go still. Do a quick pan around. Okay. This is from the summit of Mount Feathertop. Beautiful day. Glorious sunshine. Okay, let's go back down where we came from. Get some food supplies. One packet of 2-minute noodles. Ain't a lot left, but no, I'm glad I came up here. It's hard running and looking at the camera at the same time on these angles. Trying to keep it positioned well. If you see me stumble and fall, you'll know why. Still got a sore injury from yesterday. I'll be back shortly. Then I'll start the descent. Aim for Mount Beauty to get some food. 2 minutes, noodles just doesn't satisfy. It's not bad. Quick little walk. Go see Mount Feathertop. Okay, let's jump on this fat bike extreme. Head to Mount Beauty and get some glorious food. Climbed all this morning, but it wasn't warm, so that was good. A bit warmer now. I think they're going for about 27, 28 degrees around here, in the valleys that is. It's those loose big rocks you've got to watch out for. Hit one of them and you'll be over. I'll be over. So much fun. So little bits that stick out and stuff that you don't see that get you. I'm entering Bright just now. Had to change my plan because I got a big stick that went straight through the tyre. So I'm limping into Woolies to try and get some patches, and then I'm going to head back on the bitumen, I guess. Okay, I'm going to run out of memory. I think he's probably just a lost dog, not wild yet. He's just looking at me from a fair distance. Hey, mister!